Social media and adult content significantly influence individuals' perceptions of sexuality and relationships. While they can promote openness and reduce stigma, they also pose risks such as unrealistic body images, addiction, and negative impacts on mental health and sexual functionings. Recently, I filed an RTI request to determine whether our constitution has any laws against such content or if any rulings have been issued by Supreme Court or other courts in India. Let me share the details of my RTI request followed by an analysis of the response I received. So this was my application. Hello sir, are there any rules or laws in place to monitor reels and videos uploaded by people on social media platforms such as Instagram and YouTube? Young girls and boys are uploading their videos to earn from social media by intentionally showing their body parts. The proliferation of sexual content across the country, to which children under the age of 12 are also exposed, poses significant dangers to our society. Could you please inform me if there are regulations enforced by our government to monitor such content, intervene and remove it from social media? Or are we entirely reliant on companies like Facebook and Google? So my question was very clear regarding the content being uploaded, which can lead to heightened feelings of anxiety and depression, particularly among teens and children under the age of 12. Exactly 1 month later, I received a response stating that I should refer to Information Technology Act of 2000 and Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Rules of 2021. Specifying the response mentioned Rule 31B2, 31D, 32, 3A and 44. These rules are available on Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology website as well. Additionally, they cited a clause from the RTI Act 2005 stating that only existing and available information held by a public authority can be provided under the RTI Act. I believe this was mentioned in response to certain lines in my application such as, are we entirely reliant on companies like Facebook and Google? Perhaps they interpreted this question as asking for opinion rather than requesting factual information. Okay, so now let's analyze the IT rules referred by them in the reply. So these rules falls under two different categories. First one is due diligence by intermediaries, which means online platforms must verify the legitimacy of users and content to ensure compliance with laws. And second thing, grievance redressal mechanism, which is a formal system for handling user complaints. Let's see them one by one. Rule 31B2. It says social media platforms must clearly inform users about their rules, privacy policies, and terms of use in English and other languages. They must also make reasonable efforts to ensure that users do not post obscene, pornographic, pedophilic, or privacy invasive content, including bodily privacy, insulting or harassing on the basis of gender, racially or ethnically objectionable, relating or encouraging money laundering or gambling, or an online game that cause user harm, or promoting enmity between different groups on the grounds of religion or caste with the intent to incite violence. Rule 31D. It says platforms must take action when they receive actual knowledge of unlawful content. They cannot host, store, or publish any information that is deemed unlawful under various legal provisions, including sovereignty and integrity of India, security of the state, friendly relationship with foreign states, public order, decency or morality, contempt of court, defamation and incitement to offense. Rule 32. It says intermediaries must publish the name and contact details of the grievance officer on their website or app, as well as the mechanism by which a user or a victim may make complaint against violation of the provisions of this rule. Rule 3A. It says the central government will establish grievance appellate committees. If the user is dissatisfied with the social media platform's decision on complaint, they can appeal to a government appointed committee for review. Last, Rule 44. It says social media platforms categorized as significant social media intermediaries must appoint a chief compliance officer designate a resident grievance officer, have a nodal contact person for 24/7 coordination with law enforcement agencies, and publish monthly compliance reports listing received complaints and actions taken. So this was the analysis on above RTI reply. You can access the full IT Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code 2021 rule on Ministry of Electronics and IT website. I will also provide a link in the description of this video. If you find this information useful, please like, share and subscribe for more updates.